Use what you have to get what you want. Life is simple. This is something a friend of mine said to me when we're back in uni. I remember we're having a conversation and there was an opportunity I wasn't leveraging. And he kept on asking me, what do you think about this? What are you going to do about it? And I kept on telling him, I'll do it later on. I'm not ready right now. I was still looking for resources at that time. I needed money. I needed access. And he was asking me why I'm not using the door I currently have. Why I'm not using that current access I have. Most of the time, when we have certain things, we don't value it compared to other people who want the same thing we have. You might have a car, right? You might not even value that car, but somebody else wants the car for a video clip. You might have a home. You don't value the home, but somebody else wish they can have a house like that. You might have access to people you know, celebrities, different kinds of people, but most of the time we don't value it. And I remember when he said, use what you have to get what you want. Life is simple. Something clicked. And shout out to my friend Kwame. His name is Kwame, not Kwame in America. It's Kwame back in Ghana, aka K-Swag. If you know him, go Google him. He has a video, Fox, go into the box.
Fox, go into the box. No. Why? Because I'm too big.
That guy used to be my roommate. But when he said that, it made me really think. Because I realized that all of us, when God created us, He gave us something. We might have it in our head, we might have it in appearance, we might have it in our hand. Each one of us have something. Every one of us have to get to the point that we actually take time to nurture or use those skills or gifts or access in order to better our lives. There are people I know certain ladies, and they ended up becoming models. They even did pageants on one, and it opened doors for them. I know certain people who are very athletic sports, and because of that, they got scholarships. They went to certain schools. They were able to even play in Europe and all these different places. I know certain people who are smart, intelligent in school, and because of that, they studied further and they were able to get better jobs in their lives. The reason I'm saying this is, if you read Exodus 4:2, God asked Moses, what do you have in your hand? And he was holding a stick. He didn't know that that stick could turn to something. And God asked him to cast the stick on the floor. And when he cast it on the floor, it turned to a serpent. And he told him to pick it back up. When he picked it back up, he was able to take that same stick to go to the Egyptians and start the mission of what God gave him to do. Now, it's always been a stick to Moses. And whatever you currently have, whether it's maybe you have drawing skills, writing skills, business skills, you know how to talk to people, you are very good at decor, whatever it is, you need to be able to start taking it to the next level and trusting God with it. Whatever it is, whatever is in your hand, your mind, your body, your spirit, use it to your best ability because God gave it to you for a reason. Especially those gifts that come to you naturally. You didn't have to put crazy effort like other people, but naturally you're a creative person. Naturally you're somebody who's just very, very good at maybe reading. Naturally you're somebody who just loves art and fashion. Just naturally, and if you nurture it, you can take it to the next level. But that gift that you have, you don't value it. You value the PhD that somebody has. You value the scientific degree that somebody else has. You value all these different things that other people have, but what is in your hand you do not value. And how life works is very ironic. We go around in circles looking for all these big things, looking for the big breaks, and we get to a certain point in our life realizing that we've always had everything we needed, but for some reason we didn't see it. And you get to this point, you get the big job that you want or the business you want to do that makes you money, and you make the money, you start living a certain life, and now you start asking yourself, why are you doing it? Because it's not bringing you joy and fulfillment. The reason some of the things you are doing or the things you are doing is not bringing you joy and fulfillment is because it's not aligned with who you are. Yes, if you are in a rut and you find yourself in a situation that you need to be able to work and get yourself out, there is no judgment here. But if you are the type of person that you've just told yourself that, you know what, I've worked 9 to 5, I have even started a business based on all the different things I've tried. This is what my heart desires. And even if I didn't make the money that I feel like I need to make and I get the chance to do this, I'll be more fulfilled and be happy. If this is you, please do not give up the thing that is on your heart and do not take for granted gifts God has given you. I wanted to make this video because it was pressing on my heart when I woke up to come on here and encourage someone who is taking the gifts God has given them for granted. If it's you, please, after watching this video, have a change of heart. Sit down and write down exactly the things you need to do to make the things that you've been dreaming and hoping for happen this year. No one is going to do it for you besides yourself. No one. If you don't get up to make the move, if you don't get up to do the things that you need to do, no one is going to do it for you. But you need to take a step of faith, believe, back it, and enter those rooms, shake those hands, talk on that stage, attempt. Because each of us have something God has given us, and our goal is to use what we have to get what we want out of life. As long as it's legitimate, that's not going to land you in trouble. As long as it aligns with your morals, please use this as much as you can. It was given to you for a reason. That friend, that connection, that look, that creativity, it was given to you for a reason. Use it to accomplish the goals and live your dream life. Here's a lesson from today. We all have something. The goal is to stop looking at what other people have and start focusing on what you have and how best you can use it. My name is Kimboari. If you enjoyed this video, click here to watch my next video.